Hello again, everybody. I'm just gonna basically run through a couple of things that I've been thinking about this week while I've been looking at other stuff, basically looking at videos on the game, that kind of thing. I just thought, well, there's a lot of new people joining lately, and to be honest with you, I'd like to just share a few tips that I've figured out along the way. Before I do that, though, I just want to remind you as well, please tap like and subscribe, okay? Once again, that old chestnut, yeah, I know. But it really does help. And of course, if we get to 100, then we've got Decentral Media in every video. You copy and paste a link, it'll have Decentral Media written in there rather than the weird letters and numbers and God knows what. But anyway, let's get right into it. So at the moment, obviously you can see I've got my game up here, but I'm going to update it because it's got new stuff that's happened lately. Alright. I've also got a beer, so cheers everybody. Oh yeah, and once again, this is not financial advice. Okay? I'm literally just trying to help people out with the game. Do we want to do that? Maybe later. Yes, maybe later. You won't receive come back by selecting tutorial. Yes, we want to skip it because that's not what we're about. This is basically about, explaining a few things that I picked up through playing it myself. Alright, so first off the bat, we're going to talk about pip usage and of course mana. Alright, let's just quickly do it's ranked at the moment, it doesn't matter. This account isn't built for me gaining anything from it. I'm not smurfing or anything, I'm just explaining a few things for people. But yeah, when you're playing, unfortunately I don't think we can actually just play against other. Yes we can. Right, we'll do it this way, okay? So we'll choose a deck. There we go. We haven't got to upset anybody who's playing now. Let's just go for a deception starter. Alright. Select that. There we go. Choose a loadout. Yeah. Okay, Midnight Temple. There we go. So you see how this goes anyway. And choose the AI we're going to play against. Oh, that shouldn't be happening. Let me just switch the sound over nice and quickly. Alright, won't be a moment. Just need to make sure the sound's actually coming through my headset. I mean, it might be coming through my headset. It just seemed like it was coming from my monitor for a moment there. As you can see, I'm literally just doing this as I'm playing it. Yeah, it's coming through the monitor. Let's fix that. Okay, there we go. Right, so let's play against nature. Okay. So select that and make sure that we've actually got the right sound coming through on here as well. There we go. Headphones. Okay, right. So we're just going to play a quick game. As you can see, nothing else is going on here. Okay. So yeah, first off the bat, pip usage and mana. Oh. Let's find out what's going on. I'm glad it's recording this as well because you can see that it does happen to everybody. If there are bugs, it's going to affect everyone, including new starters. Retrieving session config. So we may need to just stop the game. We'll give it a moment. Nope, nothing. Right, I'm just going to pause it a moment. Alright, you're not going to miss anything. I'll just bring it back as soon as something comes back. There we go. Looks like it's actually working now. Okay. Right, so let's just do cheat. Okay. So yeah, at the start of the game, obviously what I'm doing here is I'm just picking the best options really. I mean, most of it's kind of obvious. I don't expect anybody out there playing the game hasn't really figured this bit out. You don't really want a 7 mana in your hand in the early stage of the game. Alright, so we'll get rid of that.
My turn already?
And we'll get rid of that. There we go.
Best of luck.
So, as you can see, this is your mana wheel. Alright, right here. This is your pips. Okay, at the moment I've got 1. If I spend that now, it will go up 1 point to here, and I'll be able to have a 2 mana turn. Like for example, place that on, or place 2 creatures. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to drop that down, drop ourselves here the Dockside Prowler, and we're going to spend 1 pip to drop the Volatile in. Alright. Oh, they decided not to do anything. Okay, let's just quickly do this. There we go. Is there anything else we want to do? No, not really. Okay, so you see the pips haven't refreshed yet. Okay. Let's just drop that down. Make them start looking at other stuff. Oh yeah, this is a blitz. I can't attack a god on first turn with the blitz, but I can attack a minion, a creature, whatever you want to call it. See, it still hasn't refreshed, okay? Oh, that was a shame. Okay, there we go. Right, so this is your sanctum. Okay, while you are playing, when you are doing damage to the enemy god, when you are doing damage and killing minions, the enemy's minions, enemy's creatures, you will gain favor. Alright, that's what this is here. Okay. As it goes up, obviously, the more higher quality cards will become available. If I have 23 favor, it's going to give me the Orcish Elite, which I can choose, and it will go into my hand. But for now, I'm just going to show you. There you go. Draw a card for each injured creature. I'm going to spend 14, and I'll be left with 2. There we go. Okay, nice and easy. Doesn't come out of your deck, comes out of the sanctum. When you choose a card, on the next person's turn, that will have changed to a different one. Okay. Right. So they've got. We'll just pop that on and forget about it. There we go.
It's the circle of life.
Okay, this is becoming far too easy. Now what you'll notice here, I just wanted to get to this point really of the game. See, I've made this mistake before in the past, thinking, oh, I've got 5, I'm at 5, I can spend a pip, like for example if I have one available, I can spend a pip and then take myself up to 6. Well, it's not going to work like that. As you can see, that's split into 2. So you actually need 2 mana pips to get up to 6. Same with that one, up to 7. After that, 3 mana pips. And then 4. So you're going to get to like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, turn 8. If you're waiting for turn 9, it's going to, your next turn will be turn 9, turn 9, turn 9, turn 10. Okay? So you have like 4 stages of turn 9. I think that's the best way to describe it. I'm just going to pass for a moment, see what they do. See if they actually do anything at all. And there you go. You see, it's filled up now. We've got to number 6, so we'll just end it there. Nice and easy. Just like that. Okay.
What's next?
Right, so that's pip usage and mana covered. Obviously, I don't need to explain, you know, each card costs a different amount of mana. Let's just turn that down a touch. There we go. That's rather loud. Whoa, that's loud. Okay. So let's just try, I don't know, let's go for a light. There we go. We'll go for the light for now. Right. I'll play again. And this time, the thing that I want to point out is the graveyard. That's my term from when I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh! I still call it the graveyard. But when you are playing, there are ways to look at this. Okay, let's do that one. It's kind of a cool god power. I like that god power. I very rarely play light because I don't really have many cards for it.
Best of luck.
Today,
yeah, that'll do for now. Okay. Right, so 3 pips available. Look at that. Okay, so what we're going to do? We don't want to do that yet. What we're going to do is we're just going to pip up and get the crook available. There we go. So it's there protecting us if we need it. Ideally, we want them to kill something, and of course, there we go. I want to be out killing their thing. So, over here, alright, this is your grave, this is their grave. What you can do is click on it, and it will show you all the cards that have been played, same as on theirs. Okay? Right, let's just do this for now.
to act.
Okay. So what we'll do is we will pop another one of them and we will pip up and then we'll do that. Alright. 2.
All pilgrims face the dark. It
Right.
is but a
So
test of
now they've got
conviction.
one in there. Okay. I haven't heard them say that before. Right, so that's that other thing. See, I played for quite a while before I realised I could actually do that. Give frontline to a creature and fully heal it. We don't want to do that. Let's just draw a card, give each creature in your hand +1 health. Yeah, okay, that sounds like fun. As well as that, what we can do is get another one of these on the go. Right.
My turn.
So when you're building a deck, there are restrictions just like in any card game. You have to have 30 cards in the deck and no more than multiplications of 2 of any card type. Okay. Obviously you can have 1, but you can't have
Nothing
more
I
than
can't
2.
handle.
Courage.
So we're
in
just going
darkest
to
hour.
win this nice and quick. Right, also, I don't know if any of you are aware, I'm sure some of you are. Basically, you can create a deck called a mill deck. What that's going to do is try and empty your opponent's cards out as quickly as possible. Now, in obviously games like Hearthstone, if your cards run out, I mean in Yu-Gi-Oh if your cards run out, that's it. That's the end of the game. Okay, but in Hearthstone you start taking damage every turn. It kind of multiplies. In this game there's no damage. Alright, it just means you've got no cards left. So then you have to play with what you've got and hopefully win the game before you've got nothing else left. Which is kind of cool because it's all down to tactics more than anything else. Right, so let's kill that first because oh, I didn't really want to do that. Never mind. And we'll do that too. There we go. So we got that. We got that. Nice. That's what I wanted. Right. Let's just carry on. Face is usually the place. We'll have the we'll spend some of our favour on the defender here. See, as you can see, that's showing up here, right? When I end my turn, it's gone.
My turn.
Alright, so you can play tactically with the Sanctum as well. If you see something in there like AoE damage, for example, that would take out your minions and you've got the favour to buy it, it's probably worthwhile buying it, because otherwise your opponent's going to get it on the next turn if they've got enough favour as well. So always think about these possibilities.
Nature is often unpredictable.
Courage in the darkest hour.
So what have we covered so far? Graveyards, cards already played, pip usage and mana, deck building restrictions, milling, obviously would explain that. I think that's probably about it. Now there are also useful websites that I wanted to go over for all the new people out there. Ooh, do we chance it? Do we chance it? Yes we do, there we go. Hey, look at that. Magic. Okay. Right, and well, should we do that?
That's enough for now.
Okay. There we go. I mean, the current meta that's being played as I'm making this video is pretty much the magic god and the light god are kind of like the strongest. In my opinion anyway, whenever I come up against them, it's always an absolute nightmare. Literally an absolute nightmare. So what we're going to do is that we're going to get a spell back. So yeah, that's a roar. That goes off when you summon it. Afterlife goes off when it dies. Frontline is a creature that has to be attacked first by your enemy unless they've got a flank. Backline is something that has to be attacked last. Okay? Nice and easy.
Honor guides me.
Right, now there is a website called gudex.com. It's got all sorts of information on it. It covers the meta. You can find out, you know, for example, you play against somebody, you really like their deck, you can literally look them up. Look at their deck, that kind of thing. Look at other games they played against other classes, see how they fared. It's a really, really good website to check out. And there's also another website that literally shows you every card in existence. It shows you its current value, it shows you its popularity over the last X amount of time. You can search it. You can search for 2 cards in particular and then it'll build a deck around it based on those 2 cards. It's a really, really good site. I am going to drop both the links in
I can do this.
at the end of this, okay? Oh. But yeah, I'm going to drop the links in the description below.
Every life lost is a tragedy.
There we go. Right, okay.
That's enough for now.
Such a strong card. Okay.
I never lost faith. My turn.
No, you did not lose faith. I can tell. Right, do we want to do that? No, we don't. We just want to have some strong stuff out there. There we go. 6. That as well. We will go for that, because that gives us a bit of draw. And if it's a spell, it might even get cheaper. And I want to wind this up now. So yeah, trying to think of anything else I wanted to drop into this video. Don't think so at the moment. At some point I'm going to do specific deck types. There's quite a few content creators out there have already got a lot of that nailed. If I think of anything new that they haven't covered though, I will be doing a video about it, rest assured.
Okay, I can do this.
Let me see, we'll drop that in there. We will just do that.
Courage.
Excellent.
Darkest hour.
Okay, so winding it up now. But yeah, thanks again. Obviously, I really appreciate you guys watching my videos. It's an absolute bloody honour, to be honest with you. I am amazed and I appreciate it. To be honest with you, I'm really amazed at the traction I've had, so thanks again for that. Really cool. Yeah, the only other thing I can think of is please don't forget, if you like what I'm doing, it's really helpful
You promise peace.
if you
yet
could
practice
basically hit like and
violence.
subscribe. And also, if you like what I'm doing, just tap the bell at the bottom. It'll automatically let you know on YouTube if I've uploaded anything new. I do try to cover other things as well as Gods Unchained.
Nature is often unpredictable. Every life lost is a tragedy.
I don't think you can goblet, so that, no, right. So we should be able to end this now. Yeah. What, clever AI? I don't know why I did that. We won't worry about it. We're just going to kill that just you know, for the
Okay,
snots and giggles. We'll drop that in because it looks cool. And we'll end the game. Right. But yeah. Hopefully you've taken something away from this that's useful. That was the whole point after all. Failing that, I do hope I get to play you guys at some point. Also, before I forget again, make sure you check out the Gods Unchained Discord. It's full of really useful information. There's also a lot of helpful people in there. The community is great. They'll always help you out if you've got questions, that kind of thing. Also, there is a challenge section, so if you want to play against people, you can just drop in there and say, look, I want to try my deck out. And I'm sure somebody at some point will say, yeah, okay, let's go for it, and you can have a quick game against them. But yeah, other than that, thanks again. Take care everybody, and I'll talk to you all soon. Peace out.